What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to tonight's NA meeting, where we'll discuss the economic data for the week, analyze today's session, and from that, build a winning game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data, and be mindful that all times are in Central Time. And we have a big block of news scheduled for tomorrow, so let's jump into it. We got a big block of news at 7:30 with the focus on the average hourly earnings and the average weekly hours for the month of September, the labor force participation rate for the month of September, and finally, non-farm payrolls and the underemployment rate and the unemployment rate for the month of September. At 8 o'clock, we have Fed Williams speaking, and at 2:30, we have some CFTC data being released. And now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow's price action. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream, and today was definitely a range day. And as I analyze the charts, I see about 3 clues that's going to be essential for helping us find the best trades going into tomorrow's stream. So let's jump into it. During the overnight session, the Nasdaq opened slightly bearish and traded 217 points to the downside before the bulls found support. However, once the bulls found support, price rallied and traded back into a key area of resistance and taking out the equal highs above 2089. And from here, this is where we saw the bears stepped in and sold price 232 points to the downside going into the close of the session. And based on this price action, here's what I'm going to be looking for. So today's price action was definitely all over the place today. And once it appeared that the bears was going to lock in a win and rotate price lower, the bulls stepped in and squeezed all of the bears out of their position. But it does appear that the bulls did find support towards the close of the session. So if the bulls can maintain their control overnight and price continues to trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 2060 and 2030. Because this is the range where the bears broke structure to the downside, and if they fail to hold this area, then a retest of 2089 would be the new market objective for the bulls. But if the bears can regain control overnight and price begins to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 975 and 955. Because this is the range where the bulls found support towards the close of the session, and the bulls failing to hold this area would result in a retest of a range between 820 and 790. Now, based on the market structure at the close, price could go either way, but it's more likely for the bears to continue to sell price to the downside. But the price action overnight will definitely be essential for our bias going into tomorrow's stream. Now, if you're enjoying the content and appreciate the value that me and my trading partner provides to the trading community, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the release of our next NA meeting and live streams. And with that said, let's jump into an ES chart. This is an ES chart, and this is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And during the overnight session, the E-mini S&P opened slightly bearish and traded 46 points to the downside before the bulls found support. However, once price found support, price rallied 44 points to the upside and selling back down 45 points, creating a new low of day going in the close of the session. And based on this price action, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So just like the NQ, price traded back and forth within a big range, and it was hard to determine who had the directional control of the market. But it does appear that the bulls did find support. So if the bulls can maintain their control overnight and price continues to trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 755 and 760. Because this is the range where the bears broke structure to the downside, and if the bears fail to hold this area, then a retest of 773 will be the new market objective for the bulls. But if the bears can regain control overnight and price begins to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades back into a range between 740 and 735. Because this is the area where the bulls found support, And if the bulls fail to hold this area, then a retest of 725 will be the new market objective for the bears. Now, it's highly likely that if we see a retest of the low of day on both the Nasdaq and the ES, we should expect a big move down. But I'll be monitoring both markets overnight to identify the best trades as we go into tomorrow's stream. And in summary, both markets started off the session extremely bearish. Both markets saw a massive rally once price found support, but was quickly sold off once price traded into a key area of resistance. And finally, both markets did see a bounce going into the close of the session, but it does appear that the bears may still have more room for downside. And that's all I have for tonight, risk managers. And you can watch us trade these concepts live by clicking this video. We'll see you there.